Welcome once again to this week's edition of An Irritable Person's Mailbag, during which I will slowly read to you everything you could have read for yourself Monday through Friday on my Substack, Ask an Irritable Person. Monday. Dear Irritable Person, something weird is happening. I felt fine all day. I never feel this way. It feels so strange not to be burdened by anxiety and self-recrimination. Nothing particularly wonderful has happened in my life lately. It's just another day. Why do I feel so content? Have I gotten sick and tired of feeling sick and tired? What is going on? Everything seems fine at work and at home. My husband woke me this morning with gentle caresses and selfless lovemaking that rose to a stunning climax. After we'd showered, we had breakfast with our kids, who seemed particularly adorable today. I felt nothing but love for them and wasn't concerned at all about what raucous slobs they are or how much they will hate me when they become teens. Everything has been fine at work, too. My exchanges with my coworkers have been persistently pleasant. My boss and I were cracking jokes, for God's sake. I mean, it was nothing fancy, just another day, but usually I can find something on the horizon to worry about. I'm so calm that it doesn't even bother me that I'm feeling so calm. What's gone right? And how can I get back to normal? Can you say something distressing to me, please? Sincerely, Strangely Okay. Dear Okay, obviously, if you can't find anything to stress about, you're not looking hard enough. Even if everything is fine in your little world, there's a big bad world out there with no end of deeply disturbing things going on. I suggest you start watching the news, or watch more. Try several news sources and stick with the ones that fill you with the most dread. Look back on your life and mine it for every regret you can find. Watch a bad movie that you know is going to be bad, and then beat yourself up for wasting your time watching such a bad movie. Pick a fight with your spouse. For bonus guilt, pick a fight with your youngest child. You'll be miserable again in no time. Write back once you're feeling like crap again, because frankly, your sense of well-being depresses the shit out of me. I didn't get in the advice game to listen to happy people prattle on about how happy they are. Shape up! Sincerely, Irritable Person. Tuesday. Dear Irritable Person, until recently, I had a job for over 20 years that required me to get up at 6 a.m. every weekday. After the first year or so on the job, I started automatically waking up at that same time on weekends, too. 6 a.m. I couldn't sleep in for the life of me. It was like I had some sort of internal alarm clock, for Christ's sake. I fell 20 years behind in my sleep. No wonder I'm so exhausted. Fast forward to the present. It's been 4 months since I took early retirement from my job. I didn't want to, but it was better than getting laid off, which was the only other options those fuckers gave me. But I thought, at least there's a bright side. I'll be able to sleep in for a change. Nope. I'm still waking up at 6 a.m. I lie in bed for 2 or 3 hours more, trying to go back to sleep, but no dice. I'm tired and frustrated, and yes, very irritable, or so the wife tells me. Are you an insomniac too? Is that why you're an irritable person? Can you tell me about any sleep remedies you've tried? Just because they didn't work for you doesn't mean they won't work for me. Your fail can be my miracle cure. What do you say? Sincerely, Not So Sunshiny Morning. Dear Not So Sunshiny, I love to hear from people in emotional and or physical pain such as yourself, particularly if the pain is pointless and self-inflicted. Yes, I do blame you for your inability to sleep in. Schadenfreude, Google it, is what I live for. It's why I wake up every morning. It's what gives my existence pleasure and purpose. Ah, to absorb the fresh agony contained within my daily mailbag. I bound out of bed at dawn to read it and to respond to a lucky few of you. I love my life, or at least that aspect of it. It doesn't sound like you enjoy any aspect of your life, but that's okay. Happiness is a zero-sum game like everything else. In this case, your agony is equal to my happiness. Think of me as a joy vampire, draining you of yours to feed mine. I won't solve your problem, but I will enjoy it. I hope that's of some consolation. You are not slowly dying inside in vain. Here's hoping that your body doesn't gradually become acclimated to sleeping in. Mwahahaha. Savoring your eventual disintegration. Irritable Person. Wednesday. Dear Irritable Person, I saw the cutest little female bulldog on the subway today. Actually, she wasn't so little. She was spread out across 3 seats and lying on her side. But she was adorable with sweet brown eyes. I was standing in the aisle next to where she was lying down. She looked up at me with those big eyes and licked my knee a couple of times. She won my heart. Her homeless human was asleep in the seat next to her, and I didn't want to wake him to ask permission, so I just went ahead and reached out to pet her on her pretty little head. And the bitch bit me. Can you believe that? Okay, she didn't bite me. Actually, she didn't break the skin. I guess she snapped at me more than bit me. But still, I'm an emotional wreck. Man's best friend tried to take me out. I have trust issues as it is. Now that man's best friend has turned on me, how am I supposed to trust any living creature ever again? Sincerely, Betrayed. Dear Betrayed, sorry, but my sympathy is with the dog. You probably scared the shit out of her. That dog is a street dog. She's seen a lot of shit go down. She probably lives in a state of mild to extreme anxiety. And then you come along, her worst nightmare. Who asked you to pet the dog? Did the dog ask you? The dog was lying down, trying to catch a moment's rest. I sincerely doubt she licked you because she sensed what a fine person you were. More likely she was begging this stranger looming over her, please, please don't hurt me. And then suddenly the stranger reaches for her eyes, pointy fingers outstretched. How long are your fingernails? Are they manicured? I'd have done more than snap at you. You'd be missing fingers. How can you trust anything living ever again? I've got a better question. Why should anything living ever trust you? How about you give it more than 20 seconds after meeting someone before you start clawing at their face? Since she didn't break the skin, you can spare yourself a rabies shot. But can the dog, I wonder? Sincerely, Irritable Person. Thursday. Dear Irritable Person, you're my kind of guy, and I'm thinking you'll have some good advice to share with me about this problem I'm having. I send death threats to libtards online in the comments section of their obnoxious posts, mostly on Facebook because Facebook pretty much lets you say whatever you want, because freedom. The problem is the libtards persist in posting anti-Trump propaganda. I suspect they may even be hiding my comments, which sucks because they're filled with incisive political commentary and loosely veiled threats to run them over with my car. It's very frustrating. I denounce censorship. Censorship should be obliterated. What do I need to do to make my online death threats more terrifying, so they will succeed in scaring the socialists into silence? Sincerely, Malicious Intent. Dear Malicious, so you want to go viral? Okay. Maybe it'd help if you posted your full legal name, social security number, and home address with your death threats. I heard Facebook prioritizes comments from people who self-identify. Also, in your comments, remember to hashtag local law enforcement. Hopefully they will help you become famous. Or you could, just speculating here, maybe stop threatening people with death just because they disagree with you. And maybe vary your diet of TV news so you hear different perspectives. I do. Some of the news sources give me an enjoyable thrill of irritability, and the others stop me from going completely over the edge and vowing to assault my enemies. It's an addiction, but I look at it as harm reduction. And those are 2 words that you really need to put into your practice before you hurt someone else or yourself. Say it with me. Harm reduction. You are welcome. Irritable Person. Friday. Dear Irritable Person, Pepsi or Coke? Sincerely, On the Fence. Dear Fence, water with a slice of lime. Hold the diabetes. Sincerely, Irritable Person. And that's it for this week's mailbag. Look for Irritable Person's weekly catch-up audio mailbag every Sunday, and follow the daily column, Ask an Irritable Person, every Monday through Friday on Substack. Or subscribe. It's free and virtually certain to remain so for the foreseeable future.